Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, I wanted to bring something to your attention. You notice this situation with Terrell Owens. You notice this didn't really make lamestream media. Or I wonder why that is. Oh, yeah, like I said before, mainstream media wants to push an agenda, and the agenda is not when the black man is the victim. You know, like I said before, now they don't have no problem if a black man is accused of breaking the law, doing something out of pocket. Dead, here they come. Everybody wants to analyze, psychoanalyze, and break down what they think should happen, how it could have been prevented, or what should happen next. They love, at the end of the day, people love to pass judgment on us. People love to holler about how we should react to a situation, and people love to demonize us when we do something that's deemed wrong. They never let us live it down. But here's the incident where Terrell Owens possibly, luckily, it looked like for the most part that the police knew who he was. But the only thing that was pissing me off, Terrell Owens kept his calm at all times. And you kept hearing the boys, talking about calm down, calm down. Y'all have to watch that. Because when they walk up to you and tell you to calm down, you not even being aggressive in any type of matter. You just speak in your mind. They'll tell you, "Oh, calm down," and you'll be like, "I am calm. I am calm." You got to be careful with that because they looking for an excuse to basically hem you up, and saying you wasn't cooperate or saying you look threatening or aggressive. That could have just went wrong for Terrell Owens in all types of ways. But then again, you have people want to play this game. Well, racism doesn't exist until they feel like it's beneficial to them. They don't want to play. One minute they'll holler about how they can fix racism, but then they'll holler on the other hand the next time racism doesn't exist. They can't make up their mind whether racism is real or if it isn't. But we all know that racism is very real. But I guess I guess that video was too real for them because it just reminded them of ancient history or just history period when that Karen's told To, hey, you're a black man walking up to a white woman. Oh yeah, and by the way, to Iron Bang, you know what I'm saying, who made a video siding with the white woman, boy, you are pathetic. Real talk. I ain't gonna say your name because I ain't giving you no free publicity, but you are really pathetic. You really sold out just for views. You were a straight up view hoe. But nevertheless, getting back to basics, um, I noticed ESPN didn't have a segment talking about that because at the end of the day, there's also a agenda to protect white women at all times, especially against the big, scary, intimidating black man. You know, I mean, that lady literally broke down into tears as soon as the cops got there. Before the cops got there, she was cussing To out, calling them all kind of names and all that kind of stuff. Then when they, so at the end of the day, she was trying to possibly get To George Floyd. And I'm just keeping it 100. But you didn't see them having them conversations, having segments about how to handle a person like that. And I hope To don't say he forgive them. I wouldn't. But nevertheless, we all know that black people love to forgive. Uh, you know, they love to forgive the enemy for anything that they've done to us. But then they have a problem forgiving other black people or people that look like us. But this isn't a video to attack To. You just get frustrated with people talking about they don't. You know what I'm saying? They forgive the oppressor, but then they don't want to forgive the brother. But it is what it is. But yeah, To, that wasn't cool what happened with him. But like I said, I noticed that lamestream media didn't pick this story up. Mostly internet media picked this up, and they called it on the blatant act of racism what it was. I'm just keeping it. It's just real talk, man. That was just some weak stuff that happened to To. I'm glad, you know what I'm saying. I'm glad no harm didn't come out of it. But like I said, now you see lamestream media for what they is. I guarantee you. I bet if To would have bet you if To would have been drunk and something happened, I guarantee you that story would have got ran all over the news. Because like I said, The media's objective is to demonize black men, real talk, and not see us being a victim in any type of way. Even if it's just clearly the other person's fault, they will find some way to try to make it the black man's fault. They'll start talking about what happened to him when he was in the 5th grade and all that kind of stuff. That's just real talk. That's just reality. And a lot of people don't want to hear reality or just face reality. I've always been in touch with reality. I see it with my own eyes, and I don't try to play these games. It's always a difference in standards and how people like me are treated versus everybody else. So, I'm just keeping it a buck. This needed to be said pertaining to T.O., but once again, the mainstream media is exposed again. Like I said before, they don't want to cover everything pertaining to racism. They want to have selective outrage when it comes to, racism. But due to the fact that it was T.O. who was definitely a victim of racism, flat out racism, now they don't want to say nothing because they want to protect the Karen at all cost. And then I guess due to the fact that, the news had came out that the prosecutors have decided not to pursue any criminal charges against Carolyn Bryan, the woman that caused Emmett Till's death. And then somehow, some way, now they trying to leak stories, trying to get people to sympathize with her. Now they're saying that she's in hospice, which means that she's almost out of here. They basically saying there's no reason to prosecute her because they saying she's out of here. She's gonna be out of here pretty soon anyway. So what? I'm just keeping it a buck. But anyway, this your boy Town Biz. I'm out.